Hey there, cyber explorers and architects of virtual memory. This isn't just about profiles and passwords, it's about understanding the complex dance between our digital selves and the psychological threads that weave through the perception and preparation for our digital afterlife. The concept of an afterlife has intrigued humanity for millennia, offering solace and hope in the face of death. Now, with the advent of advanced technology, the idea of a digital afterlife is no longer just a figment of science fiction. Digital afterlife refers to the possibility of preserving our consciousness beyond physical death by transferring it into a digital medium, such as a computer or a virtual world. This technology holds the potential to extend our existence beyond the limitations of our physical bodies, offering us immortality in the digital realm. The concept of digital afterlife has been explored in various works of fiction, such as the novels Upload by Vernor Vinge and Ready Player One by Ernest Cline. These stories delve into the psychological and social implications of living on in a digital world, raising questions about identity, relationships, and the very nature of existence. There are various approaches to achieving digital afterlife. One method involves mind uploading, which would entail scanning and mapping the neural connections of the brain and then transferring that information into a digital substrate. Another approach involves creating a digital avatar or virtual persona that could represent the individual's consciousness. While the concept of digital afterlife is still in its early stages of development, it raises significant psychological questions. On the one hand, digital afterlife could offer a sense of continuity and connection to loved ones who have passed away. It could also provide opportunities for personal growth and exploration in a virtual world. On the other hand, digital afterlife could raise concerns about privacy, identity, and the potential for manipulation or exploitation of digital consciousness. It could also complicate our understanding of death and grief, potentially leading to psychological distress or unresolved emotional issues. Now let's chat about the mind games we play with ourselves when we picture our digital selves outlasting our good old mortal bodies. It's like this wild mix of life, death, and the whole virtual shebang. And guess what? The impact doesn't stop there. Think about how our loved ones deal with our digital leftovers, scrolling through social media timelines, checking out old emails. It's not just data, it's like turning them into interactive memorials full of shared memories. The digital age sure knows how to shake up the way we deal with loss and remember those we care about. Now let's get real about the perks and pitfalls of keeping a digital afterlife. On the bright side, having those digital memories around can give us a feeling of connection with our departed pals. But on the flip side, it can make grieving a bit tricky, blurring the lines between what's past and what's happening right now. And you know what? We can't ignore the nitty-gritty ethical stuff. Consent, privacy, and how all this digital afterlife business affects the grieving process. Let's dish about that. It's up to each of us to shape our digital legacy, and tech companies need to step up with some ethical and compassionate ways to handle our digital remains. As we navigate this tech-savvy landscape, let's also talk about how society's changing views on digital afterlife shake up our understanding of life and death. It's not just about fancy technology. It's about how we grapple with memories, identity, and the long-lasting impact of our digital footprints. Now let's talk about the paradox. In a world where our lives are increasingly intertwined with the digital sphere, the question of what happens to our online selves after death becomes more complex. It's like navigating a digital landscape where our virtual presence outlives our physical existence. But here's the twist. Awareness transforms the experience. Recognizing the psychological impact of digital afterlife allows us to approach it with intention and purpose. It's like crafting a digital legacy that echoes the values and narratives we want to leave behind. Closing the chapter on today's exploration into the digital afterlife, recognize that our online legacy carries emotional weight for both the departed and the bereaved. If you're eager to delve into the psychological intricacies of our virtual presence after death, stay tuned for more insightful discussions.